like to discuss the pressure to look attractive in the age of social media, where anything and everything can be posted online for everyone to see and comment on. So, Lucius, my first question to you is, how has social media shaped your version of attractiveness and what it means to be good looking?
I think it's just an idea that it really changes anything, because honestly, attractive people are going to be attractive people no matter what I've seen on social media. If I see someone in here that's got abs as a female but also has the voluptuous parts that make her silhouette look like an hourglass, it's going to stand out to me regardless of what I've seen on social media. So it may be a factor. I think people look for validation on social media, but long story short, attractive is always going to be attractive no matter what's posted on social media. Next.
I mean, I think that for young women, especially, like, who are really easily influenced, we see influencers like Alex Earl, we see influencers that are really, really big, Charli D'Amelio, that kind of set the curve for what attractive is. Now, are they all fit and skinny? And, like, I would say all of them are, like, pretty skinny. Like, Alex Earl, like, she paid for a boob job, and then she's super, super skinny. And then Charli D'Amelio, she's, like, no tits. Not trying to comment on her body. I mean, she is, like, 20 now, but, like, she just has, like, a tiny booty, but she's a dancer, so, like, that's what makes her attractive. But at least to the women of the world. But, like, they set the curve for what attractive means, but skinny will never be out. Skinny will never be out. It just depends on what personal preference you have. Like, as a man, your preference and what you find attractive is going to be different than another guy.
I disagree.
Who looks just like you.
So,
like, some guys might find abs attractive, some guys might not find abs attractive.
Okay, so, but if you were to take a worldwide poll, well, let's just keep it to America, because sometimes people in poor countries like fat girls, but an American poll, and if you put Lizzo's body there, right? Pre-Ozempic, pre-surgery, whatever, and if you were to put, let's just think of somebody, Sydney Sweeney or Mia Khalifa's body, right? So Lizzo's body and face and Mia Khalifa's body and face, you think there's a shot in hell Lizzo's ever gonna win? No.
I don't like this pitting women against each other. Lizzo has different things to
wouldn't.
offer.
Guys don't care about none of that.
That is so messed up, honestly. That is really messed up. I'm learning too much about men.
Hey, well,
I don't want to learn. I want to be in girl world.
It is what it is. And
I
it's
wish
not
I was
better
a
there.
GAY.
Did you know that lesbians have some of the most domestic violence cases there is?
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Show me the proof.
Look it up. Look it up. Waste your time. Ask ChatGPT. Is lesbian relationships some of the most cases of domestic violence? And I think women always have this pity me mentality where they think the societal standards are so high and oh, it's so hard. When long story short, societal pressures and social media are against men and women. The stereotype is if you're not 6 feet tall, if you don't have a six pack, if you're not making $100,000+.
Among relationship types, lesbian and bisexual women in same-sex relationships have often shown higher reported rates of domestic violence than heterosexual women in some studies.
That's because they're crazy. Not to be hateful, but they're crazy. Long story short, it's against men and women. The standards are high. If you don't have a six pack, if you don't have a wide cheek set, if you don't have the bust up here if you're a woman.
But bisexual women is the most.
And if you don't have a symmetrical face, people may think below of you if you're not a woman, but okay, the same thing essentially goes for a man. So I think women always have this pity me mentality. Oh, it's so hard. I'm not Charli D'Amelio. And they cry. When long story short, pressure is on everybody. Is that true? Women often say, poor me, it's so hard. Look at all these fit girls.
Like, you have no empathy.
Is that true? Is that true? I'm not looking for you, this. Is it true that women often have this poor me mentality? You see how they got been quiet? I'm asking you one more time. Is it true? Oh, are you about to run? You saw it. She's about to run. See, and this is why women have the highest cases of domestic violence because they can't call a spade at times if it goes against their own narrative. So, is it true that women often, instead of trying to meet the standard, they often cry, poor me, and how hard it is that the standard is set?
That's true. Some women do that.
A lot of women.
Some women do that. I agree. But that's not a generalization. Guys cry wolf all the time.
So when you say, well, the standard is this for guys, the standard is that for guys, I've seen this, I've seen that, do you hear me saying, oh, well, it's so hard? Or do you see me say, okay, go get that? Yep. Women don't really stand on their own beliefs, guys. And this is a clear example. What is she doing? She's running away. This video was literally her idea. Could you believe it? And when things don't go her way, typical women, she's just trying to run away from the situation. So back to my question. I mean, so because you won't answer, just ask me a question then. Since you won't answer my question, what's your next question?
Why are you so vain? You're so vain.
Why am I so vain?
Yeah.
The world is very vain. It's not just me.
Yeah, but you don't have to be like that. You can focus on your education. You can focus on getting educated, and you can focus on academics and all that other stuff.
We can put the clip in here that you didn't even know what expound meant when you're talking about education.
Oh my God, expound is like, I'm pretty sure you made up that word and then you tried to you pretended like you knew it was a word.
We'll put the clip in here on the edit, but you didn't even know what expound meant.
I'm not getting into this conversation.
So the question is, why don't I focus on myself and not be a vain person?
Yeah.
Because the world runs off of vain mentality. If you're not going to assimilate into the society for what they think matters, for what it runs off of, you have no currency to navigate the world with, right? So for some guys and some girls, they think that getting with a certain type of person, a 6 foot, a 6-pack, a 6-figure earner, they think it's gonna make them popular with other people. They're gonna think, oh, people will like me if I have this thing. And a lot of people live their lives off of that. Like if they don't have that, they're a failure. But I think it's all about if you're happy with whatever you're doing. And happy is a little bit of a crappy word to me.
Yeah, that's a very loose term.
Yeah, I don't really like the term happy because people that are failing objectively in life can say they're happy. But I think it's about if you're happy, meaning that if you're constantly working on changing something in your life versus just do I have what society wants. So I'm not saying I'm completely brainwashed. I think if you're enjoying what you have and it motivates you to continue to live life, that's good. But just by getting what society wants you to have, wherever you are, if you're a Christian, if you're a Muslim, if you're in Africa, you shouldn't just eat what society wants you to get and then focus on that. You should focus on what you want and how it's going to change your life. So I'm only vain because it matters where we're from. And that's not how I live my life. I just know how to judge based off of vain ideals. You see how mad she's getting? Are you happy right now?
No.
Okay.
I'm not happy at all.
Tell the camera why you're not happy, even though you wanted to make this video. We don't care. Let me tell you right now, we don't care.
I'm very distraught right now. I don't know why the fuck out of all the chairs in the whole universe.
Oh, because this guy sat here?
Yeah.
But it's not even in the camera angle, so what does it matter? See, girls will find any reason to be unhappy.
Oh my God.
Don't run.
I've had enough of you.
No, don't run, stay. We're having a great time, we're having great content. Hey, didn't you record a video the other day and does it mean anything now? Like, are you gonna go back to the hill anytime soon? Like, what's that about?
What are you talking about?
Do you have your own YouTube channel?
Yes,
Because
go
you're
follow my
interviewing-
YouTube channel. Go subscribe at Lightning Rita.
And what was your last post there? What was it about?
Oh, it was about why Indian culture and traditional schooling are killing your drive.
So it sounds like you agree with me, my take, that it doesn't necessarily matter what society, it doesn't matter what society wants for you. It matters what you're looking for yourself in life.
Agreed.
Okay, well, I know that I don't want to be fat. And I know that I don't want fat people around me because it says that the ideals are kind of messed up. The mindset is kind of altered to be bad. Am I right for that? Am I right for that? Am I right for saying that that's not what I want in my life? Am I right for that?
For what was the question?
It doesn't matter what society thinks. It matters what you want for your life. I don't want to be fat. I don't want fat ideals around me because it's a lower level standard than what I can see and what society knows. Am I right for excluding fat people from my life and not wanting to be around them just because of that?
Yeah, I guess. I swear that guy did that on purpose. I mean, he could have entered the pool from like 100 different angles.
Do you see how
Why
much
would
girls
you-
will complain about just anything?
Why would you get in the pool from that angle just to go over where all the other people are? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Guys and girls, I want you to think about something. What you're thinking about, what you're talking about, does it pay you back in life? Prime example. Some guy was minding his own business, got in the pool, and this girl wanted to complain about it, look at him, think about it, all this stuff, and it doesn't equal anything positive for her own life. She could be focusing on the viewer, she could be focusing on pushing her own motives, her own things in life, and what is she focused on? Some guy that's living his life.
Well, he did it to rage bait me.
And look at you, taking the bait that's not even there. So you honestly think that this old guy thought, oh, I'm gonna piss her off, and did that just to piss you off? What kind of vain, self-centered person you have to be to think that this guy did this just to piss you off? It doesn't matter that much. So do you have some final words? Because I mean, you kind of got so, you're supposed to be making a video or a live stream, and you're talking about this guy. So what else do you have to talk about? What else do you have to say? What else do you have to ask?
I just have to say that I would like to eat food with salt in it. And you have a nose hair coming out of your nose.
None of those things matter right now. So is what you're saying that what drives your life is eating food with added salt in it? That drives your life?
Not added salt, but like salt, Himalayan salt that I add myself. I
Right.
would like to eat.
That's
that kind of
called added salt. When something has no salt in it and you add salt to it, that's called added salt. Make sense? And so that's driving your life right now. As far as priorities, you're thinking about, oh, I need some salt.
Yes.
You have the mentality of like a 1000 BC person hunting for salt flats. People have lived and died for salt. So you go, instead of living in 2026 where things are about this and that and money and content and blah, 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 fame, XYZ, Instagram, YouTube, you're thinking about, oh, I need some salt. Very modern age, very advanced. Very advanced.
Well, you took it away from me. How can I think about YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, this, that, and the other if you won't even let me have those apps on my phone, first of all? And second of all, you won't let me have the simple pleasures in life like salt.
Well, let me tell you now, getting a content stream that pays you money to live and share your actual useful thoughts is 1,000 times more important than how much salt you can eat. Do you want to do a physique check?
No.
Come on, no salt eater. Let's do a physique check. Physique check. And by the way, she cheated on her diet like 5 times since the last video. So when she cries about no salt, just know you have a little bit of a phony in front of you because she hasn't done it 1,000%. So this is my physique. It's not like perfect, but I also think I'm making objective progress. I think within a month or 2 months, I'm gonna be pretty good looking. Maybe not where I used to be, but much better.
It's so annoying.
Much better than where I met you at. And I would encourage you guys or girls, no matter where you are physically, no matter where your social media is, no matter who you have in your life, constantly think about, don't run, constantly think about where your body is and how it's affecting you in every moment of your life. If you were the fittest you've ever been, outcomes in life, no matter the situation, would be better for you because you can think clearer. You're not thinking about some guy and salt and all this other nonsense. You're thinking about what you're doing, how it's affecting your body, how your body's affecting what you're doing, and how that cycle is going to be better as long as you keep getting fitter. would think about who you're keeping around in your life. Are they positive for you? Do they inspire you? Do they motivate you? Do they have you matched on a dedicational level? If you start to fall or slack or BS or be a phony, do they like, hey, get your shit together? If you don't have people like that in your life, you basically need people like that in your life, because if you say something that you're going to do something, you should do it. And people around you should try to hold you accountable to what you're going to do and what you actually want in your life. Now, it's okay to pivot, but you have to be doing it for a certain reason. And the third one, I think you should think about what you're doing long term, like what you're going to build with the life that you have, because you never know when you're going to go. Today may be your last. This may be your last year. This may be your last summer. So instead of wasting your time thinking about temporary stuff, I think you should think about the type of legacy. Apparently, that's a typical word for someone that looks like me to say. You should be thinking about what type of legacy you're going to leave, and if you're utmost proud of that, or if you kind of regret how you have lived your life. Subscribe to this channel, subscribe to Lightning Rhea, and Lightning Rhea give us 3 insightful things. That's not what I just said.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
Very smart. This is someone with Paleolithic thinking. So
Paleolithic.
good luck. Good luck. And count your wins. Don't even waste your time thinking about how something's a loss. Count your wins. Because someone with a negative mindset can think about how awful things are. Like, look at this Paleolithic girl that I have with me. Or you could say, look at this Paleolithic girl that I have with me, right? It could be a negative or it could be a positive. If you think about it as a negative, it's going to bring you down. You say, oh, I got to get this thing off me. If you think about it as a positive, you can make great content, let's just say with this, or you could just be moving forward in your life instead of thinking about how negative things are. And if something's truly negative in your life, just leave it at home. Don't take it with you. Just leave it at home, forget about it for a few hours, and rethink about it. How can you make it a positive? Once again,